A dying boy, a discarded girl, and one miracle that would rewrite their destinies. This is the story of how a warlord's desperate gamble on a curly-haired orphan didn't just save his son, it saved his entire legacy. When Commander Satu's only son lay on his deathbed, the doctors had given up. That's when word spread about a luck-bringer tradition finding a young girl to ward off the evil spirits. Enter Li Da, a scheming poor man trying to sell his niece for quick cash. The girl, Huan Juan, a 5-year-old with wild curly hair who'd just lost her adoptive parents. The man didn't even know her real birthday. But here's where fate intervened. When Commander Situ looked into those innocent eyes, something shifted. He didn't just buy a superstition, he adopted a daughter. "From now on, you're my child," he declared, handing the trembling girl 10 silver dollars and cutting ties with her greedy uncle forever. The moment Wan Juan entered the warlord's mansion, the impossible happened. Young Master Jinkin, who hadn't opened his eyes in days, suddenly stirred. The doctors called it a medical miracle, but the miracle was just getting started. When the physician prescribed a rare 100-year-old wild ginseng to complete the cure, an ingredient nearly impossible to find later, Wan Juan did something extraordinary. While playing in the backyard, she dug up exactly what they needed. A pristine, century-old ginseng root. Unearthed as if by magic, the household staff was stunned. "Where did she even find it?" "The birds told me," she said simply. Within days, Jin Kung was sitting up, talking, laughing. The boy who'd been given a death sentence was now asking his new little sister to play. Commander Sichu made it official. Wan Juan wasn't just a temporary charm, she was the Dasaoze, the eldest daughter of the house. His precious Gretchen. But fairy tales have complications. A brutal winter had devastated the region. Crops failed, people starved, and the warlord's treasury was bleeding money. Rival factions circled like wolves. The commander faced an impossible choice. Watch his people die, or risk everything on one last gamble. That's how they ended up at the East China Chamber's infamous Jade Gambling Tournament high-stakes game where you buy unmarked stones, hoping they contain precious jade inside. One wrong move could bankrupt them. One right move could save thousands. And that's when the Vipers came out. Miss Lu, the daughter of a rival merchant house, had always wanted Commander Situ for herself. Seeing him walk in with a curly-haired wild child on his arm, it enraged her. She cornered them, her voice dripping with poison. "So this is the stray you wasted your money on? Buying her every rock she points at, you'll bankrupt your house before winter's end." Wan Juan clutched her father's hand. Confused. "Daddy, why is the pretty Ai so angry?" Commander Sitsu's jaw tightened. "Because some people mistake cruelty for strength," Miss Lu smirked. "Prove it then. Bet me. Right now. Whoever's stones yield more valuable jade. The loser pays for both. Unless you're too broke to play." The crowd gasped. This was it. The moment of truth. The warlord's finances were no secret. Everyone knew this was his last stand. Commander Sichu looked down at Wan Juan.